Wir haben erneut unsere Feinde zerschmettert. Wir haben die Schlacht für das Vaterland gewonnen. Sieg! Wir alle werden Helden der Sowjetunion sein!
So joining the party a little bit late between Feel Up Old Man and 40-1 who playing into the group 4. Already both teams lost one match against Forgotten Honor, the number 1 seed team who win already all their 3 games in this group stage. So it's a pretty tough match for the second place here, because they're in the group also the Hot Dog Club from the US, which don't step up so good against FH, losing 4-0 I think. Also 40-1 and Feel Up Old Men losing 4-0, but both teams here on your screen are really experienced in Rifle Cups, especially Feel Up Old Men, who gets into the final in 2013, and on the other side with 40-1, who gets a semi-finalist from 2013. So both teams know what they're doing. As we see, Feel Up Old Man coming back after 4-1 point behind, now to a 4-2.
Diesmal haben die Faschisten
And they're
gewonnen.
playing with the main lineup. It's Volcano Turtle as the team leader. It's this guy. It's Hits from the Blunt and the Polish Sausage. So I think nearly the same guys we see 2013. And on the other side we have Kirill, who really stepped up in the game against Forgotten Honor and really showing that he can play with them really good. Freddy there, Sylvester as well, and Inks, known from the 2013 Cup as Dr. V Inks he was playing. So both sides have definitely experienced players. Forgotten Honor was better than this both teams, and yeah, let's see. I think both teams have a good chance for just not a win here, maybe to move both not only to the group stage, out of the group stage, maybe both teams can make it out, but we have to see, because already please keep in mind that also the best third place teams come in, but you don't expect this, and that's why I feel up Old Man trying to close the gap, coming from a 4-1 deficit now back to a 4-3. So we're looking for a close round, and as you already mentioned, I think we are here on the map of Millennium, the really first map of the Rifle Cup stage, was produced I think in early 2014, I think in spring there, and played the first tournament on this with 6 teams there. Now we having 26 teams in this tournament, and yeah, like the Millennium M in the mid, you have on the right side the F side, and on the left side the Snake side on your screen. And yeah, the last 2 rounds was heavily in favor of Feel Up Old Man, and this time they also had the lead 3-1, and Volcano Turtle showing up, making it 3-0, so that means 4-4. If I look at the kill count, I see, yeah, Volcano Turtle, 9 kills. The team leader showing up for his team, and Kirill, 6 kills already for the team of 40-1. What was also in the past, or in a past game, against Forgotten Honor, the guy who leading his team. So I take a small look from above. I hope I can see a lot, because the back centers are yeah, hidden good by these trees there, one in the back center. On the Snake side, Volcano Turtle already through the half the map, meeting Kirill now, so the leaders against each other. But Kirill come out as the winner of this little fight here. And it looks good for 40-1, making the 5th point. Yep, I think... Is there anyone left? Yeah, it Hits from the Band is left. But he's facing on 4 members of 40-1. So I don't think he can make it. No. 5-4 in points. And now round point possible for 40-1. So Volcano Turtle is fighting against the loser of his round. He's with Sky alone. He's again in the Snake side, but gets 2 men down. So, and also Kirill is down. So he draw it up, making the 3rd one. A triple kill so far by Volcano Turtle. I think he's looking for the ace. It's just Freddy, and he is not in the best position for this fight. You already get some shots from Volcano Turtle, who Sky maybe use the right side, it may be better, or go on top there. An interesting move by Freddy to choose back to the back center, but Volcano Turtle aced and make a 2-on-4 deficit to a 2-0 point win. Nice one. And hold the round open. So last point now in this first round. And it will be definitely a hard advantage. Not only that you win the first round, also some mentality that you say, okay, 5-on-5, you can win it or lose it. Yeah, I think it feels better if you can get this first round, especially. Don't fall behind. But I just saw Sky going down, yeah, in the back and moving to the snake. But Volcano Turtle makes it again to this position. Freddy going down from hits from the blunt, making, I think he doubled against Sylvester. And again 2-on-2. 2-on-1 this time is just Kirill. I think it's hits from the blunt left and it's again the Volcano Turtle coming over the snake. This time Kirill wins this hits from the blunt, going this time aggressive on this move. Oh, that will be hard if FuoM losing this point, this round, especially because they had a 2-on-1 advantage. But Kirill again, as we mentioned in the first matchup, playing really good game and kills hits from the blunt, changing a 2-on-1 deficit and winning the first round for 40-1. There we really have to say, sometimes it's not the team, sometimes are the single player who can match up here. If I look at the kill scores for Volcano Turtle with 14, with Kirill and 13, so it definitely shows you who are the players you have to be watch on. If you're playing against one of these teams, or you're playing maybe against both. If you're in this group, it's just a Hot Dog Club here in this group who can watch this and maybe help out with them, because Forgotten Honor already winning all their 3 games. And I really think if one of these teams go to the quarterfinal, or maybe both, we don't know, I will definitely see Kirill and Volcano Turtle in the 1-on-1 setups. I think this both players can be huge in this 1-on-1 shootout tournament on the final day, so don't miss that. But yeah, first we are still on the group stage. Second round joining, this time on the left side 40-1 as the Axis side, and on the Allied side, of course, FuoM joining the fight now. And the game is on. And fast kill by Sky. And there goes the second one by Sky down. And now he gets shot, but Kirill was far too... Oh! How can this team kill happen there? How can you lose this point like this? First a team kill, the Vesta gets also a shot. How you can team kill your mate into the snake? Not the best play from FuoM. A little bit communication error from Porter Sausage. And it's just a Sausage left against Sylvester, who is sitting in the back center. And it seems like both players don't want to win this round, because both playing really defensive. And because of this team kill, if they are ending the round with this score, FuoM will lose it. So 1 minute to go and the Allied have to move. So not only the team kill error from Polish Sausage now, also playing too defensive. Okay, it seems like it will be ending that both players are alive, and oh, now they're turning 15 seconds before the end. So I think there will no cap in this matchup anymore, because time's running out. It goes a draw because nobody kept the points. I count wrong then? Interesting, so it is a draw because of a 0? Interesting. So in the end, the misplay of Polish Sausage don't end in a totally misplay. Dr. Wiings maybe can be seen from hits from the blunt. Yep, but too late. Which shows me many kills with Freddy coming over the F side. Gets spotted by hit from the blunt. But Freddy is in a better position. He's just waiting for his enemy. Now moving. Oh, it's from the blunt. Just try to penetrate through the wall. And there's already one FuoM player behind enemy lines. Oh, nice stepping attack, but in the end,
Wir haben die Schlacht für das Vaterland gewonnen.
Volcano Turtle sneak into the back of the enemy while Freddy was still alive in the F zone fighting there. And on this map, a sneaky move is definitely better possible, because if an enemy half through, their own back center, who's normally a good cover, covering you from your own spawn, so you can't hit the guy maybe lying down there and just cap. So Millennium's still a good map for sneaky moves. So the 1-0 lead is up for Feel Bold Man. Freddy against Sky this time in the F-line. Sky comes up on top. The Sausage was also there.
Wir haben erneut unsere Feinde zerschmettert.
And a clean ace round, with Sky having 6 kills already. Working pretty well for his team at the moment, and going for a 2-0 lead in points. So maybe they come back from the 6-5 lost in round number 1. And we were facing another really intense game. If you maybe watched yesterday, then we had a great meetup between the rifles with attitudes from Doom Shooter and against the Men of War United team, who was also sometimes really close. When it comes to a 2-on-1 scenario, was mostly a draw, would be a little surprise there. And I personally have no favorite here, because at the moment the teams look equal, but Feel Bold Men doing really well in the last 2 or 3 rounds. Especially in 2 or 3 points in this second round, they're good, and they sneak again. And Turtle kills them for not only playing defensive and staying down, no, he sneaks in and kills the last enemy. He makes it 3-0. And this Volcano Turtle definitely knows how to play the rifle cap and how to close out a match there. So 40-1 have to show up the 3 points in the back. and playing really defensive because of four-man backline there. Freddy sneaking into the snake side, where the kills are coming up for 40-1. As it's just 2 men alive on the other side. Kirill going now down. And Sky is the last player, kills 1, and now facing against 2 players and losing this fight. Against Inks, who maybe think about 1 more player, but there is nobody left and he can just move up and get the first point in round 2.
Diesmal haben die Faschisten gewonnen, aber nächstes Mal zerschmettern wir sie.
Defensive start by Field Up Old Man. Try to shoot one from the breakout. Was it a T? How? This is the second team kill of the sausage. So unlikely. As Guy says, it's my fault, but bad positioning by all 3 players there. They tried to sneak one from the breakout, but ended in a disaster for them. Now it's pretty silent on the map. We have Volcano Turtle in the snake side.
Wir haben zwar diese Schlacht verloren, doch der Sieg wird uns gehören.
So 40-1 is closing the gap 3-2. This time a little bit much brighter breakout for Field Up Old Man. Volcano Turtle in his favorite position into the snake side. Inks killing Sky now. And the sausage killing Kirill. So the playmaker is down, Inks going also down. So this round looks much better now for Field Up Old Man in the last 2 rounds. Pretty silent again on the map, and again Volcano Turtle going aggressive. Kills minimum 1. And Freddy is alive, but kills him also. In a sneaky corner position, where it's harder for him to move out, but he has still 2 enemies against him. And from the F side, yeah, it's true, you can have a spot on him. Can maybe do it, one-on-one scenario, but now he's dying, and clever play by hits from the Blunger, side down and waiting for the death, because time is still on his mind, and they got it.
Wir haben die Schlacht für das Vaterland gewonnen.
So it's now a 4-2 lead.
Wir haben erneut unsere Feinde zerschmettert.
And it's a 5-2, and a little bit missing the round. Sorry for that. 5-2 lead in this second round for Field Old Men. So round point for them to draw it out on Millennium on the first map. And then we're going for the second map, which will be really intense because we're starting here with a one-on-one after the first map. So it's maybe, because of the equal of the teams, a possible draw in this game, if they're going on. And it's definitely a close game. But 40-1 don't want to give up this round. As the sausage alone against 3 members, and now they were coming to hunt him down. Really, really close up. And Freddy made it work, so it's not end yet.
Der Fritz hat diesen Sieg verdient.
Make it
Aber
5-3, still 3 more match points. So this time, 3-year-old man doing the first blood, doing a second blood. The third one is down, so that looks like the round is now ending because 4 men alive, 4 Volcano Turtle, 4 3-year-old men against nobody. Ink's going down 6-3 after a 5-6 loss in the first round. Second round going for 3-year-old men. And we are facing an exciting and close matchup in the second map, which I have no idea what is the second map. We are already done. Are we changing the server, I think? Because we have here an AU versus an A playing. So it's a draw at the moment after the first map. And now I was searching where the second one going up.
Rauch eingenebelt, vom Siegesrausch umhüllt. Taktik, gleiche Wörter, lautstark werden sie gebrüllt. Stadion und rundherum, Stimmung ist enorm. In den Scheiben, da erspart die Stimmung, alles ist heute gut in Form. Gießen das Fußballfest und feiern die Mannschaft. Es gibt nichts Schöneres als hier zu sein. Hier wird der Alltag vergessen.
And we are back on the map to see the second map, Field Man against 32-1. This guy's starting really late to this round. Luckily was not killed, but makes the first kill. Maybe a tactic, maybe a tactic. And Kirill is surrounded by 3 men who get stabbed by hits from the Blunt, who tried also before to stab somebody and also got it there. And yeah. After the issue of pull a sausage, step horse, and now we are back, it's 1-on-1. Sorry, 2-on-1 now for the Feel Old Man team. Hits from the Blunt with 2 kills at the moment on the board, and both kills was melee attacks. Volcano Turtle already have 4 kills, but a really high ping because we're joining now an EU server here. So the advantage of the pings are definitely now in favor of 42-1. So hard matchup for them. Hits on the Blunt. No, it was a mistake. Volcano Turtle going down. 42 run. Rushes down, but hits from the Blunt now can also hit with his rifle. So with shooting with his rifle, not only stabbing.
The Bolsheviks won this time. Next time, we'll crush them.
So it's a 2-for-2 draw now in points. So as we said, the advantage after the first map, it's 1-1, so no advantage from there. From the pings, like it's 42-1, but Feel Up Old Man showing strong, especially on the second round play. And they're playing from the positions really nice, but already really aggressive playing by both teams. Volcano Turtle into the mid. See many shots come out. Everyone of Feel Up Old Man is alive. (42-1) already loses. The player is really confusing at the moment. Yeah, he's already run that Russian, but 3 (42-1) players are alive. And after so many shots, still Volcano Turtle takes now another one out. Kirill is dying too, so Ink's alone against 4 hits from the Blunt, trying again to go with his knife, but Volcano Turtle with his triple one, or maybe more, takes the kill from him, and he's with the highest ping, the highest kills already, with 8. So crushing first 5 points for Feel Up Old Man, Volcano Turtle especially, who leading his team to a lead of 1 point at the moment in this third round. And we see 42-1 just change a player. Mordenus comes in, the old core player here, joining us on the field, and was reset for, I don't know. I have no idea. 42-1 dropped. But Ink's dying, Kirill dying, Sylvester dying. Okay, this is and just Morden alive. Oh, tried to knife, but missed it. Now gets 1. Gets 2. Base race between Morden and Volcano Turtle, and Turtle make it. Or not?
Victory.
Yep, Turtle make it. Was just quick into the gap, but nice run. Morden mostly trying to get this round with a really good move, killing 2 people then, and was the only one he can do. But Volcano Turtle was again on his mind, and putting his feet into the cap zone, what he do several times. So that was a bad positioning by Feel Up Old Man, using 2 players in the same defensive, and hits from the Blunt is again alone against 4. This time he gets nobody with his knife, and from a 4-2 lead, clean point for 42-1, make it 4-3 in under 30 seconds.
We have lost this battle,
but this time bad positioning for Feel Up Old Man team. So as we already said, really aggressive play by both teams here, what is really nice to watch, because you have much actions there, really good moves like we see from Morden here again, and many kills, and not getting bored by just camping out. Aggressive move by 42-1, everyone is moving to the middle, and it works out. I think kills 2 players. Killing 3. And the aggression definitely works out. And again, clean round. Everybody dead? 4-4.
Ivan has earned his victory.
I think FuoM
Will
Man
be
should now
short-lived.
definitely try to make it, because it will be really hard with the Sphinx for the last round and maybe in the back foot. So it should be definitely in their mind to get this round here, because they're both teams close to win, yeah, but the best chance to minimum getting a draw here out, because if they lose this round, I think 40-1 will make it 3-on-1 here. But we will see. Everything can happen. And they're definitely trying. Sky trading there and dying shortly after. Ings, Kirill, Morden on the mid, so not much map pressure from the side lanes from them. Really central playing, try to shoot out from the central to the sides. And I feeling FuoM Old Man definitely better map play. Sausage going forward. It's Ron Blunt getting caught out when he is moving forward. Oh, Kirill going down to Volcano Turtle, who gets a shot there. It's 2-on-2. And Ings is dying. Sausage, that was too aggressive. He was already dying and gets shut down from Morden. And it's a 1-on-1 between Morden here on your down right screen, and on the top left, a little bit, don't see to the names, there is to see is Volcano Turtle. And the win comes for the Canadian. Volcano Turtle make it 5-4 for his team, leading so impressive with 13 kills and a 160 ping with all of that.
We
So
have won the battle for Germany.
great play by him. And this is definitely a round point now for the team of FuoM Old Man. And this game, as we said before in the first one, are pretty even. And I really want to see both teams in the next stage, in the knockout stage, in the knockout brackets. So a draw maybe would be the best option here for both teams to join there, because they are both over the underdog of the second Ranger Battalion. If they both win this game, they have both 4 points. It should be easy for them to move on. Hits from the Blunt is killing Morden. And it looks pretty good for FuoM Old Man now. And it's over. They got a round. It's 2-1 round lead. A good job by them. 6-4 in this round. So even with the deficit of the pings, who is now with 460, but still 15 kills for Volcano Turtle. Impressive play by him. On the other side, really even Kirill, Ings, more than all with 8. So just the Sausage falling a little bit down with 1 kill here. But one more round to go. Changing the sides now on midway. So in the last round now we have 40-1 from the Axis side, just on your screen. On the opposing side now, on the Allied side, Feel Up Old Men, who are leading this with 2-on-1. And here we go, breakout last round. Again 40-1 with the aggressive move, everyone in the mid. No field coverage. Working out with the first 2 kills in this point here. Losing now a player, Sylvester aggressive against Sky. Sky takes his knife out and hits Van der Blunt, doing good work from the back there. And it's a 1-on-1 from a 4-2. Sky and hits Van der Blunt doing really well against the aggressive push, and I don't know if Kirill noticed that hits Van der Blunt. No, he don't notice. Hits Van der Blunt already walk down to the middle there. Maybe hear him stepping now. It seems like. Interesting move in the middle. He comes with the knife, and he does it. So if you want a hero of the Soviet Union, take the hits from the Blunt guy. Who think about more, this is a stabbing cup, general rifle cup. So he uses rifle, but not as usual as the other 100 players do who play this tournament. But in the end, if it works, why not? Triple kill for him in this round. And Sky also does a melee kill, so never try to go in close combat with these crazy Canadians. I don't know if everyone is Canadian, but sorry if I tell it wrong. Again, fast 2 kills by 40-1, as it was in the round before and the point before. Sausage and Volcano Turtle makes it even. It's Morden alive, and in the back it's Ings. Morden already gets a hit, but stays alive. Concentrating on Morden Turtle and gets killed from Ings from the back center. So Morden near to the 50-yard line is definitely in a better position. Oh no. Oh no. And the Sausage was in a good spot maybe to get him out, but a little bit too aggressive.
Diesmal haben die Faschisten gewonnen, aber nächstes Mal zerschmettern wir sie.
So it's a 1-on-1 on points now. And we're going now with 40-1. Starting up here. A little bit more defensive now, while hits from the Blunt again in his back center, who doing great work in the first point here. Going empty already. Sky lose against Kirill, so 1 down. I don't know for what hits for Blunt is shooting. Maybe he tried to get out of ammo. Maybe that's why he always stabbing. Gets down by Kirill, just a Sausage in the open field lying down. Gets shot now, also by Kirill. And Kirill already with 5 kills and leading 40-1 to 2 round point lead in the last round. So it definitely would be better for 40-1 to get this round, to have a draw in this fight. And then I really have to say both teams have the chance that both advance. Not only one of these teams, I think both, because in the other groups so far it don't looks like that we have there so many draw points between second and third place teams. So Sky kills out Morden this time. Kind of Turtle make it to the camping yard. Sky going down. Turtle going down. Sausage in a bad spot. Oh, nice jump shot from Hits on the Blunt, killing Kirill. Is against 2-on-1 now. And gets a hit, and he's dying. Clean play in the end, Inks making the last kill of this round and have this point. Going for a 3-1 lead.
Diesmal haben die Faschisten gewonnen, aber nächstes Mal zerschmettern wir sie.
So Kirill killing the turtle, hits from the blunt going down, and another FuoM player going down, just a sausage again alive, but I think Morn will clean it up, yeah. Nice one by him. Ending with a double. Going for the lantern.
Wir haben zwar diese Schlacht verloren,
4-1,
doch der
and
Sieg wird
as we
uns
mentioned
gehören.
in round 3, the last round looks pretty good for them, because I think the pings of Volcano Turtle and Pull the Sausage now don't work in their favor. Just 1 kills for both. And it was really important that they got the last round there for a 2-1 lead, and now it pretty much looked like a draw game in the end of this. Another time Ophelia Woodman now gets crushed down. But they get more now, so it's just a 2 for 3 this time. Nice leaning from the turtle, killing out Kirill. At the boxes. We have Sylvester alive, not alive anymore. Turtle turning around this game here. It's just Inks now for the 42-1 team. And Turtle tried to sneak now. And gets them in the back. And Turtle turns it around with a triple kill here for them. With a quarter kill, so an ace for the Turtle.
Wir haben erneut unsere Feinde zerschmettert.
Going 4-2. So 2 more points needed for 40-1. I feel about men a little bit more. But from the team play in this last round, 40-1 is much better. There are the single player movements on the Feel Up Old Men side who making the plays now. Like the Volcano Turtle doing his work. And again it's the sausage and the turtle left. Turtle getting one. But Kirill reading the game pretty good. Going for the gap zone. Already have 11 kills.
Diesmal haben die Faschisten gewonnen.
So pretty solid play by Turtle and
Zerschmettern wir sie.
Kirill, who leading their teams. Kirill already noticed in the Forgotten Honor match, and the Turtle all 4 rounds. He's showing that he is the man for Feel Up Old Men, but maybe it will end in a draw because these teams are pretty even. Good performance by both. Interesting moves and really aggressive moves sometimes. and it's really nice to watch both of these teams playing. But I think Morden also aggressive play, but was not able to hit. Good positioning. And now it's the Sausage with the back to the wall against Sylvester and Inks. Inks are still in the back center. Try to find Sylvester, but not so easy. Ah, okay, he's already at the boxes. So it's the round point open for 40-1. Just the Sausage staying between them and the draw in this game. Time is ticking for them. 90 seconds on the clock and 2-1. Yeah, as you heard, really silent, just the seagulls making some noises. Oh, the Sausage gets a hit on Sylvester, but don't kill him out. So slowly moving forward by 40-1, maybe just Sausage gets a hit. And you don't know where to shoot first. 35 seconds or no, lying down is not the best option here. And now he gets down. It's the draw in the end with a 6-2 round win for 40-1. So we can GG to both teams. Nice draw game in the end. And yeah. A nice group as well, our first group match as well, the first draw in the group stage. We will go later on with another match tonight. I think Zenara will join the fight, and I talk you soon, maybe tonight again with another co-comment. We will see. Have a good evening.